Top 10 Best RPG Games in 2022. Number 10. Diablo Immortal. Blizzard Entertainment and NetEase Games listen to the fans. Diablo Immortal is now here. Released in June 2022, it's a multiplayer RPG where you can build your own story based on 6 warrior classes: Barbarian, Wizard, Monk, Necromancer, Demon Hunter, or Crusader. And you'll be able to unlock up to 12 skills with each one. The story takes place between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, also serving as a prelude to Diablo 4, which is still in development. Its gameplay is like a second-person RPG. You'll be able to control movement and activate skills, which you must recharge to use them again. This game mode works perfectly on Android and iOS, and you can download it for free. It also has a Windows version. However, since it's a game designed for mobile, it can feel a bit clunky. Still, Diablo Immortal is amazing and will hook you from the get-go. Number 9. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. If you're a fan of anime and epic large-scale battles, this is the game for you. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes was developed by Omega Force and released in June 2022 for Nintendo Switch by Nintendo and Koei Tecmo. Unlike other games in the Fire Emblem saga, this time your character plays as the antagonist. Yes, you're not the good guy in this adventure. Its gameplay is a hack and slash where you can articulate impressive combos that can take down dozens of enemies at once. You control several characters, but mainly Shez, who can be male or female according to your choice, and who you can affiliate to one of the 3 houses of this game: Scarlet Blaze, Azure Gleam, and Golden Wildfire. But be smart when choosing a side, because this will completely change your story during the game, as it's a very complex world with wars and battles everywhere. Don't wait to play it. Number 8. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Is it possible to play Dungeons & Dragons in a video game? The answer is yes. This is a spin-off of the Borderlands saga, which instead of focusing on shooting and science fiction, this time we're introduced to a medieval fantasy world. When you start, you'll have to choose 2 warrior classes, 1 main and 1 secondary, between Berserker, Spellshot, Clawbringer, Spore Warden, Graveborn, or a Stabomancer. The best part is that, depending on the 2 classes you've chosen, it's possible to create new skills by combining them. It's played like an FPS where you can use melee weapons, ranged weapons, and other spells. Plus, you can customize your equipment and attributes based on your progress. Wow! Enemies have loot, which can be used to get more items. This awesome game was developed by Gearbox Software and released in March 2022 for PlayStation, Xbox, and Microsoft. Try it. I know you'll love it as much as I do. Number 7. Pokémon Legends Arceus. There could not be a top about RPG games without Pokémon. Traditionally developed by Game Freak, Pokémon Legends Arceus has been distributed by Nintendo, starting January 2022 for Nintendo Switch. It poses a totally new scenario. This time, there is no Pokémon League. The adventure consists of creating the first Pokédex recognizing the Pokémon species of the region, set many years before the events of Pokémon Diamond and Pearl. As starter Pokémon, you'll be able to choose classics from previous editions, such as Rowlet, plant type from Sun and Moon, Cyndaquil, fire type from Gold and Silver, and Oshawott, water type from Black and White. It also includes new mechanics, such as fast and strong moves, which you must learn to use at the right time. Interesting, right? But this title is not the only surprise in this saga for 2022, as Pokémon Scarlet and Violet are already on their way for November. You think they'll be up to the task? Number 6. Hogwarts Legacy. Hold it right there, Harry Potter fans. The game is scheduled for release in December 2022. However, its developers, Avalanche Software and Warner Bros. Interactive, have already shown a lot of its content. You'll be able to play as a Hogwarts student, but in the 19th century. Therefore, the teachers and the school's character will be very different from those in the movies. You can attend classes, explore the castle, and go through other areas of the wizarding world. However, you must be careful because there are evil forces that lurk in the shadows. Since this is an RPG, you'll not only have to customize your appearance, but also your abilities in the different magic fields, such as spells, potions, and others. In addition, you'll be able to breed magical creatures, as in the Fantastic Beasts movies. It'll be available for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Microsoft. Ready for your own magical adventure? Number 5. Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. A must! Another pillar saga of RPGs is Final Fantasy. In March 2022, they released this great new title that's a prequel to Final Fantasy I, the original, the one that started it all in 1987. It's amazing! Developed by Team Ninja and Square Enix, it introduces us to the first adventure to stop the evil chaos. You'll control Jack, who along with Ash and Jed are prodigious warriors selected to protect the peace of the kingdom. The gameplay is like an action RPG game where you'll be able to change your warrior class, master different skills, manage your attributes, and choose your equipment. Not only can you do this with Jack, but also with your teammates Ash and Jed. Isn't it great? You can play it on PlayStation, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows. The graphics are outstanding, the plot is spectacular, the characters are great, everything is great in this title. If you decide to buy it, get ready for a dose of over-the-top epicness. Number 4. Dying Light 2 Stay Human. Oh yeah, it's about time for a zombie adventure. Dying Light 2 introduces you to a post-apocalyptic world where society no longer exists and zombies are everywhere. In this god-forsaken world, the gameplay revolves around parkour skills, which are key to move around and can be improved as you level up. You'll also be able to modify your weapons, and as icing on the cake, you'll have some superhuman powers, since at a certain point in the story, you'll suffer a partial infection of the virus. Besides, you'll be forced to make decisions which will constantly affect your storyline, since by helping one group, you could be affecting another, or simply denying your help to other people. Choose each dialogue wisely. Developed by Techland and distributed by Square Enix and Deep Silver, this game was released in February 2022 for Microsoft, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. So far, it has only proven to be an unparalleled adventure. Number 3. Forspoken. If you thought you'd done enough parkour, don't take off your sneakers, because in Forspoken, you'll discover what magic parkour is. This novel system involves jumps and acrobatics that will help you go through the vast territory of Athia. You'll play as Frey Holland, a young New York girl who goes through a portal and appears in a mystical realm where she has powerful magic. In this RPG, you have great control over Frey's magical abilities, which you could improve and unlock according to your preferences and progress. You'll also be able to go through the open world of this game as and when you want, but there will be a main plot that you must follow in order to make progress in the game. Developed by Luminous Productions and Square Enix, this game will be released for PlayStation and Microsoft, although the date's not set yet, but it'll be worth the wait. Number 2. Horizon Forbidden West. Clearly, when a Horizon game appears, you have to take a bow. Developed by Guerrilla Games and Sony Interactive Entertainment, Horizon Forbidden West was released in February 2022 for PlayStation. In this second installment, Aloy and her friend Varl are the only ones who can save the world from a plague that's wiping out animals and plants. In this prehistoric-looking world, which is actually after modern civilization, very few understand that everything that happens is a failed attempt to restore Earth. The game plays like an action RPG, where you can improve and unlock skills in 6 different branches: Warrior, Trapper, Hunter, Survivor, Infiltrator, and Machine Master. Besides, you can modify your weapons and equipment with different pieces that you'll collect. But be careful, the story is not only well written, but also extremely challenging. Will you have the determination to reach the end? Bonus! Here are 3 games worth checking out. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, an action RPG like Final Fantasy featuring warriors and monsters. Triangle Strategy. Set in a world similar to Fire Emblem, it has 2D designs and its combat system is turn-based. Gotham Knights. You'll control Batman's companions such as Nightwing, Robin, and Batgirl to restore order in Gotham through an RPG action system. Now it's time to meet the best RPG of the moment. Ready? Number 1. Elden Ring. Developed by From Software and Bandai Namco Entertainment with the collaboration of George R.R. Martin, none other than the writer of Game of Thrones, this video game comes up as the most ambitious action RPG proposal in a magical medieval world. Although titles such as Diablo Immortal or Final Fantasy have a similar theme, they cannot compare with the possibilities of customizing your character and the storyline proposed by Elden Ring. In this world, there are evil creatures and corrupted demigods that brave warriors must face to try to get hold of the Elden Ring, some kind of mysterious magic of great power. However, there's no single way to play this RPG, since there's a wide variety of skills and weapons you can acquire, and in this open world, you can solve the quests at your convenience. Plus, with multiplayer modes, the competitive and cooperative factor will make your adventure an even more exciting challenge. Are you really ready for this dark adventure? It seems that all the paths of this journey led us to the end of the video. Oh no! But, well, tell me in the comments which of these games you liked the most. Before you leave, hit like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. See ya!